All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO'S, everybody doing out there? I want to be very clear and concise with this video. There are multiple parts in a video like this because Kodak Black's got a lot going on. Now, before we get into the details of Kodak Black's recent transgressions with the judge in court, I want to invite you guys to my Facebook account. If you have not done so, please follow me on Facebook. Type in Mr. TALIAFERRO'S, Mr. TALIAFERRO. I need about 10,000 followers on that bad boy. So if you're not doing anything, please follow your boy on Facebook. Now, let's get into Kodak Black, the project baby, who he's in trouble once again. Again, follow this story with me closely because there's a lot going on. Kodak Black earlier today was denied bond. All right, now he was denied bond because earlier in the month, Kodak was picked up on federal and state weapon charges. Now, what happened, I'm gonna just be 100% honest with you guys, was Kodak Black bought some weapons in the state of Florida. All right, now on the application, when you buy weapons, they flat-foot ask you on the application, do you have any open federal type casements, any indictments that are open? Kodak, according to his attorney, Bradford Cohen, he's saying Kodak Black didn't recognize it meant in every state, right? He thought it meant just in the state of Florida where Kodak was purchasing the weapons at. So Kodak chose no. That is illegal, and that is what got Kodak Black locked up. Now, I came onto this platform a few weeks ago on Rolling Loud Weekend, when the weekend that Kodak Black got locked up, and I asked y'all, I was like, yo, people lie on applications every day, be as long as Kodak Black's really not doing anything like too reckless, I wonder what would make the feds come after him, right? Like just literally come after him. Again, people lie on applications every day, and most of the time, people kind of go under the radar and they don't get caught. Well, the reason why Kodak Black got caught up with the feds was because he's also the subject of another shooting that happened in March where somebody rented a Porsche. They're saying it's in Kodak Black's name. I can't confirm that, so I'll just say somebody rented a Porsche and went and shot at somebody's crib, and it's ironically one of the cribs that Kodak was associated with in his childhood. I popped up this crib, shot it up. Apparently there were kids inside of the crib. Thank God nobody got hit. But the feds are linking the weapons that Kodak Black bought, which is on the application that he lied on, to the weapons that were at the scene with the bullets and all that. And the feds are claiming that this is the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. They're claiming that the Porsche was in Kodak Black's name. Whoever rented this Porsche, they left it a few miles away from the crime scene. If that is in Kodak's name, that is just stupidness to the utmost. That is beyond me. Now, anywho, the judge ruled today, Wednesday, that Kodak Black would not be able to get a bond until his trial for these charges in September. For these weapon charges. Again, he's got other stuff going on, but for this right now, Kodak Black will not be out there. He's gonna miss the entire summer. He won't get out until his trial in September, and that's, you know, hopefully Kodak doesn't do time for the weapon charges, right? So that's if he doesn't do time for the weapon charges. He's facing like 10 years for those charges. Initially, because I did come on here and report this, Kodak Black was gonna get a $550,000 bond, but the state went back and appealed the judge's decision, and he is now in favor of the prosecutors, and Kodak will remain, again, locked up as of right now until September, which is when the trial for these weapon charges that he has. The judge said that Kodak is, and this is today, according to WPLG Local 10 down there in Florida, Kodak is a danger to the community because he wants to have access to guns. I'm very concerned with the type of guns Kodak wants to get a hold of, and that he has a prior criminal history, and he's out on bond for a case in South Carolina. With that being said, he still committed an offense, so we don't want him out. All right, that's what the judge, according to WPLG and Local 10 in Florida, they're saying that's what went into his decision to rule in favor of prosecution after initially saying I give Kodak Black a $550,000 bond. Now, just to be clear, Kodak's going to remain locked up just on the weapon charges. He has not been charged in the case that I brought up to you previously in regards to somebody pulled up to somebody that apparently Kodak was beefing with to this dude's crib and started shooting at him. He has not been charged for any of that yet. But that is the reason why the feds were on his ass. That's why they were apparently following Kodak, the Project Baby. Now, if charges are added in that, who knows what Kodak's looking at, and he might not ever get a bond. Now, with all that being said, there's another open case involving Kodak Black all the way in South Carolina. So one reason why Kodak Black was trying to get out from the weapon charges that he's dealing with right now is because Kodak Black is facing rape in South Carolina, and that trial is supposed to start this summer. Now, obviously, if Kodak Black can't get out of jail in Florida, how will he be able to fight this case in South Carolina? From what I was told as of this moment, because Kodak Black broke the law in Florida, like it's clear as day he lied on the application, right? And it's not like it's an open case where we don't know if he's guilty or not. It's a clear application. It's cut and dry. Because of that, there is no sympathy that will be given to him in South Carolina. And because Kodak Black's locked up in Florida and he can't fulfill his obligations in the South Carolina court, they're going to go hard on him. Now, Kodak's attorneys are going to try their hardest to fight for a new date for that case in South Carolina to start, for that trial. I just don't know how that's going to work. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not looking great for Kodak Black. I'll be honest with you, man. I love Kodak Black like the next man. You know, we come on this platform, and one thing that I love about my platform is we try to take up for artists. You know, look, when you come from nothing, you see the other side of it. And I've been around in a lot of rap settings, around a lot of rappers. Look, man, it's not just that easy being a rapper, all right? Obviously, there's a lot of perks, the money, the fame, all that comes with it. But I've seen dudes have to go through the utmost. It ain't easy when you are targeted in every city from your own people, right? It ain't easy. I try to come on here in my platform and be sympathetic to guys like 21 Savage and his situation with ISIS. Meek Mill, we've come on here countless of times and took up for Meek. Young Boy, we've taken up for Young. We try to give the other side to artists and their lifestyle. But in this situation, it's tough taking up for Kodak, man. I don't want to see any black man lose. Y'all know where I'm at with it. But damn, it's tough taking up for the Project Baby. He's 21 years old, and he just looks like he's like trying to throw his freedom away. I'm gonna be honest with you. And you never hear people talk like this. I read a lot of Kodak's case files. Judges were really fucking with him. Like, they were really giving him chance after chance, and he kept squandering opportunity after opportunity with his freedom. I know plenty of dudes who would die for a second chance in regards to the way Kodak Black has gotten them. Like, just literally would do anything for a second chance at life. And Kodak's a millionaire and he still can't get his shit together. Lying on gun applications? Like, all it takes is one phone call to your attorney to say, yo, can I do this? But he's going to the freaking gun store buying military type guns. And I don't even want to get into the possibilities of this shooting that took place in March being true. I pray Kodak Black's not stupid enough to run up to somebody's house in Florida in a Porsche that he rented and start busting like they wouldn't tie to him. Oh, by the way, with guns that were illegal because he lied on the gun application. I pray Kodak is not that stupid. I hope he's not that stupid. Again, no charges have been filed in that March shooting, but they're trying to tie it to Kodak. I pray homie not that dumb. But damn, like, yo, I'm trying to take up for Kodak Black. He's out there wanted for rape. I mean, he's got a trial for rape and he's still fucking up. Like, sheesh. You come on, Kodak. You got fans out there that's looking at you like this. Damn, I can't even take up for that. Like, I've been asking around trying to get the overall vibe from Kodak fans, and they like, yo, bro, I can't even take up for homie right now. This is dumb. Like, this is stupid. I do want to leave you guys with this, and please, y'all talk to me in the comment box below and let me know how y'all feel about this. I think it's an interesting conversation that I want to have with the Pharaohs. All 240,000 of you guys. You know, back in the day, artists really cared about album sales, right? And I've asked this question before, but I want to ask it right now because it really is relevant to Kodak Black. Back in the day, artists really cared about sales, right? I wonder with Kodak Black, because Kodak and Young Boy, because we see the same artists having a lot of problems. And by the way, back in the day, your favorite rapper got locked up time and time again, right? By the way, a lot of black men just get locked up time and time again in their 20s. Just tell the truth about it, right? And we get our lives together around 28, 29, 30. You know, you start having a family, all that good shit. You stop making the same mistakes. You stop going back to the same chick. You stop messing with the same dudes, right? Like you stop kicking it with the homies that ain't got shit going. I wonder in the rap world though, in 2019, because NBA YoungBoy and Kodak Black are so successful online, right? I wonder, does it make mainstream success not appealing to them? Like do they care about selling the most hip hop albums first? We think about it. Both these dudes are rich. They can make money all day, every day because they do great with streams. They do great with YouTube. NBA YoungBoy is the most streamed artist on YouTube for like the last 4 months. Yes, bigger than Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber, Drake. YoungBoy controls the internet. Kodak is right behind him, right? I wonder, do artists like that even give a damn about some of the things we saw artists? Remember back in the day? Like, I don't want to sound old here. I'm 25. But I remember growing up, y'all remember when 50 Cent and Kanye West were having the album sales wars? Niggas was going to 106 and Park. Like, niggas used to perform, bruh. When their album came out on back in the day, it was like a Tuesday that your album came out. Niggas would come perform on 106 and Park the Friday before their album dropped. Like, it would be like crazy to see, like, damn, who got the #1 record right now? Lil Nas X would come perform on the Friday, come perform his hit record. And then when his album dropped that following Tuesday, like, it'll help the sales. I wonder, do niggas even care anymore? Like, these niggas don't need any of that no more. It's not even platforms like that to go to anymore. It's just something that crossed my mind. Have young artists become too rich too quickly to the point, because we all room for black people to win, but I'm asking, like, should artists even care about some of the accolades and shit like that when they rich at 21, 20, already able to put their homies in positions to win? Like, do they care, or should they care? Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. Again, Project Baby Kodak Black was denied bond, and he will stay locked up until September unless his attorney Bradford Cohen, who has known to be able to pull some miracles off in the past, unless he's able to pull a cat out of a damn hat, Kodak will remain locked up until September. And now he's got to deal with other issues like his South Carolina case that he'll be unable to stand trial to because he's locked up in Florida. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids, they are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.